Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 12th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have for you. Looking like a good love week, number one, which I like to see. Definitely you coming up in a strong position, and yes. So this week, you start off with the Eight of Hearts. If I can get these cards together, we'll figure that out. Eight of Hearts, very good card for socializing, meeting up with people, meeting up with new groups of people. A great card for dating as well. Could also be a card that says, it is a card that asks you to socialize. It says that you are not socializing enough and you need to get out there and try to meet new people. And it's a card of gifts, getting a gift from the universe, basically. Having done something to earn, a gift, putting in the work and really kind of deserving something. Very kind of karmic, kind of represents karma and karmic changes for you. Next, you have the Ace of Hearts, card of emotional happiness, number one. Card of just, your emotions overflowing, feeling very happy this week, having a lot of good things to celebrate, which is nice. Also a card of family, thinking about your family and where they live, and talking to your family, especially if they live far away. All sorts of stuff like that with this card. Can also represent a new relationship coming in. You have several people showing up here this week, so there's definitely potential for new relationships. This card is also a card of messages. It's also a card that says, I think for you, what's important, just looking at the cards here this week, is that if things are not going your way, you probably already have a story built up of what you want to be doing in your life anyway. So if you're not following that story, then things just won't work out. I think it's a very straightforward week for you in that way, in that if you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then things are just simply not going to work out. So just do what it is that you want to do. Even if you feel like you can't, because once you start, you'll be able to. That's what this card is saying. Next, you have the Three of Clubs, getting second chances. A lot of people have had this card this week, so there must be a lot of second chance type of energy coming in for people in general. Second chance to have something that you want, basically. And it's also can represent honestly, it's normally just a second chance financially. It's representing, that financially things could start to go in a better direction for you. But you could also be like starting an old business back up, but just probably in like a new or updated way. You could also be, it can also be a good card for love. Finding love and finding happiness. But to me, I mostly find that it's a card of loving yourself, really, and, being happy with who you are, and then you can kind of start a relationship from there. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. Could be a very important fire sign coming into your life this week. Could be male or female. I don't attach sex to my cards. But it's mostly a card of friends or somebody giving you really good advice. So definitely listen to your friends and listen to the advice that people are giving you this week. I also feel like this is a card of Pisces stepping up and becoming an authority this week. I think all the water signs are working on authority and trying to become authorities, trying to become more successful, and trying to become something, even become recognized, maybe even become famous. This is a card of becoming famous. It doesn't mean that you will become famous, but it represents, working towards that, working towards building a character around yourself. Next, you have the King of Hearts, which is you, Pisces, coming in a very strong position of power, position of strength, as I always say. So definitely coming in a good position. To me, it's also a card of returns, things returning to you, very similar to that Three of Clubs, a card of, returning energy, things returning in a better way. So a lot of you could be experiencing a lot better returns on things like even your finances, the energy you put into things. I look at this card as mostly as time. So any time that you're putting into something that you're working on, you could be seeing much better returns there. Next, you have the Jack of Spades. Go easy on yourself. I think it's easy for Pisces to be, angry with themselves this week, and all this other stuff. The self-hatred type of stuff, or the punishing yourself. Stop that this week. And finally, you have the Eight of Spades. Kind of like a good card, good news, bad news here, right? It's a card of working very hard, putting a lot of energy into things, which is good. It can represent a lot of success because of it, but it also says you need to take care of your health. You need to make sure to take care of everything. It's kind of a card that says if there's any imbalance in your life, you will know about it. So make sure that everything you're doing is balanced so that you don't get sick, again, or injured in whatever it is that you're doing, or so that you just pay attention and again balance everything you do out, because so that basically things go smoothly. But it looks like a good week for you, for sure. So thank you for watching, and enjoy the week.